Going live. You're live! Hello everyone, I'm Santiago and today I'm gonna be testing A Quiet Place: The Road Ahead, thanks to Saber Interactive for providing a code of the game. So what is this? I never watched the movie. Well, there's two movies of A Quiet Place. I didn't watch them, but this is an Unreal Engine 5 game. It's $30. And some people told me it was something similar to Outlast in a way, that you have to avoid the monster. Outlast and Alien Isolation, so I was like, okay, that sounds interesting to me. And at the same time, we can UE5 our way into it. I don't know, for the screenshots, it looked interesting. I never launched the game, and it has mostly positive reviews. So let's see what UE5 has to offer. Again, one of the big things about this game that I heard about is that you can use your microphone enabled in the game, and if you make noise, the monsters will notice. In this case, we're not using that feature because this PC, the one that I'm using, doesn't have a microphone. So yeah, I'm guessing if it's called A Quiet Place, that means that you shouldn't be doing any sound. Imagine that, right? It's in the title. So yeah. Let's check the requirements super quick. There was also a hotfix, so there is some good stuff. Fix an issue related to Steam players suffering from a drop to 22 FPS. So yeah, a hotfix, and you can toggle off chromatic aberration. Thank God. I love that I can disable that. You can also remove yellow paint now, so that's perfect for people that don't want to have hand holding. And here's the requirements. Hey guys, good evening. I'm doing fine. What about you, sir? Hi, Jojo, Feedback, Electric Pichu, Dark Master. Yeah, kind of early this time. Start a struggle again? Let's find out. So settings, this looks very complete actually, and it has hardware ray tracing. I wasn't expecting that. So for the low preset, 720, 30 FPS, a 1660 or Vega 64, what the hell? That's a lot of GPU that they're asking for over here. What the hell? It's like a 3050 for 720p low. Then they put upscaling in the requirements. I'm not a fan of that, personally. Oof. Yeah. Although on the CPU side, it's pretty low on CPU requirements. So this seems to be mostly GPU bound, and there's a 6 GB of VRAM as a minimum. So we'll see how 4 GB does. I think they're exaggerating, but it has hardware ray tracing as an option. So I'm guessing there's always some sort of ray tracing running around here. We'll see. So let's get into it right away. Again, first launch of the game. I haven't even launched it, and I don't have a button to launch it. There we go. So let's get into it for the first time. Let's see if it compiles shaders and all the good stuff. Yeah, sure, allow. El DLC de Webcam, sí, saber. Nuevo parche para Silent Hill 2. Guys, the new Silent Hill 2 patch, what's new in that patch? I usually revisit games if there is an interesting difference, otherwise... do you face a frame time issue in Silent Hill 2 Remake where 30 FPS looks like 20? Ugh, on a hard drive, I don't know how the game runs, honestly. Game is very unstable. Inside building, more than 60. Outside is 15. Maybe it has a lot of foliage, so... Let's see. Let's see what it does. Oh, by the way, I added a new thermal solution to the i5. Now it has a AIO water cooler. So, yeah. Because I was noticing when compiling shaders, it hit 90 degrees across the board. So I was like, okay, I should protect this CPU. So I added a cheap AIO cooler, the H100i. FSR 3.1.1. They added 0.1.1. But it was 3.1 already on the first patch. Okay, A Quiet Place, and there's no audio, which is good. I guess they're being honest. Okay, hold up. Let's see, options. Already in the menu I'm getting drops below 30, so that's always a good sign. Since this is based on a movie, I'll turn off the music right away. Oh, I was at 4K. Okay. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. And let's go. Okay. This full screen actually seems to be windowed. Not actual full screen. Let me see. Yeah, this is borderless full screen. But at least it scales to whatever you put here, which is good. Oh, sorry guys, I forgot the GPU images. My bad. There we go. Thanks guys. And the status will be... I'm probably going to do 1080p medium on this one. Technically we're way below the lowest... The lowest requirement, FPS limit. Ha! We're not even hitting 120, so... Okay. Resolution scale, FSR... Okay, only FSR. DX12. I'm guessing this is FSR 2 or 3. There is a DX11 mode. Okay, I will try it later. So let's go for medium right away. There is epic, high, medium, and low. Gotcha. Let's stay on medium for now. TSR, TAA, or off. Interesting that it allows us to use TSR despite being used in FSR at the moment. Ray tracing? Yeah, no. Hardware ray tracing, and we can turn off chromatic aberration, thank god, and film grain. So yeah, we're going to try the X12 first. If it stutters too much, we're going to try the X11. Okay, textures on low. I forgot I have 4 gigs of VRAM. And let's restart the game, because it started at 4K for some reason. Yeah, we'll see if A Quiet Place becomes a stutter place. I'm curious what happened to the RX series. Yeah, but I haven't done an RX card fatal error. Oh great, here we go. Let's try that again. The RX series, it's been 2 years since I did an RX card. So nothing happened actually, it's just lack of interest from the audience. Yeah, Alex Battaglia nightmare. Definitely. Okay, 1080p, unlimited, blah blah blah, FSR quality. Okay, let's continue. And there's audio, but I can barely hear it. I'm guessing they're living up to the to the name. Okay, color correction, yes, no, creature outline, improved focus, and on gameplay what we got. Hints, show tutorials, show crosshair, remove yellow paint. This is a great option. I wish more games had it. Okay, let's get into it. Perfect for October. So many horror games. Brightness, yeah, sure, that's fine. U5 is Alex's version, Silent Hill, yeah. Resources are present in a decent amount. Noises are easily perceived by the creature. You have some margin. Focus ability is disabled. Okay, let's go normal. Oh no. Alex, look over here. They're already saying Alex. Okay, performance. Oof. I think this will be a 720p game for this card. I think we're VRAM limited actually.
This is a huge deal. They're incredibly rare.
Hold up. Already, I'm not. Also, FSR doesn't look particularly great on this one. Let's stay with TSR. TSR 50%. Okay, it doesn't allow us to go below 65. Interesting. Yeah, that's rough. But again, it's hard to complain considering it's UE5 And we're way below the requirements that they list in the advertisements. So yeah, it's hard to complain, unfortunately. Okay, 27, 28. Okay, we're crawling back up. Low. Hi there, Hamza.
Oh, I'd love some rare venison.
Oh yeah, the TSR isn't great either.
Hear that?
Here, what?
Yeah, no. The breakup in the faces
I'm gonna check it out.
Martin?
is very obvious.
Martin,
Yeah, it looks very rough with TSR even. TSR usually looks good in UE5 stuff.
where the hell did he go?
Okay, so before I move, let's go back to FSR. TSR looks dreadful. It's bad. Okay. 1080p low FSR quality. Yeah, there will be texture problems. They listed as a minimum 6 GB of VRAM. We're way below the minimum requirements. But usually in UE5 games, yeah, when I move the camera, I can see some over sharpness, some, well, chunkiness, better said. Let me increase the volume as well so you guys hear. This is a very quiet game, believe it or not. But yeah, if you look at those textures, we are definitely, some stuff is not loading properly. Yeah, this is a classic when textures are not allocated properly because of the low VRAM. This happens. Yeah, I've seen something like this with the materials in basically every new UE5 game except in Silent Hill 2 on the 1650. So this is actually no surprise, unfortunately. Although on low, it still looks pretty decent. Yeah, I'm going to try DX11. Yeah, that's a good point. Before I do anything, I'm going to try DX11. We're on DX12. So, if you never tried this before, if you're on a UE5 game or UE4, sometimes you can force DX11. It'll break some options, but go to the launch options, dash DX11, like that. That will tell the game, hey, launch in DX11. And DX11 usually doesn't have those shaders precompiled, but once they load, is way easier on the GPU. So DX11. Yeah, the issue is low frame rate outside building. Makes sense. I mean, in Unreal Engine, when you have lots of foliage, that kills everything. I mean, in Silent Hill 2, you can see it. Okay, yeah, way smoother on the X11. No surprises there. That's usually how it happens. But as you can see, there's more stutter even in the menu. But this is way smoother, obviously. But in this case, we're not playing with HDR or anything like that, so it's not usually a big loss when you swap to the X11 in this case. Yeah, the VRAM usage is already below 4 GB. Although some textures are not loading properly still.
Louis.
Yeah, this is way better. So if you're low on VRAM, force the X11.
I thought that was called getting old.
I mean, for the X12, I'm guessing they're using it for
Incredibly rare.
newer cards, newer architecture. The 16 series, well, the 20 series was when Nvidia actually properly supported the X12 on the hardware side. So this is one of those in the middle cards that supports the X12.
Hold on.
Is there in the hardware, but it's not especially powerful. I'm also seeing something similar to Wukong when it comes to the settings, that it doesn't have... Wow, even the grass has shadows, what the hell. But this is way better. Let's see those textures that I saw that were broken. Is this game on Game Pass? I don't know. That's a good question though. We'll check that out after this. Yeah, I mean, if you look at the ground, now textures actually load properly. See? So if you are low on VRAM, make sure to play on the X11. It fixes the textures. Although I'm noticing a lack of shadows, only the baked lighting can be seen. The dynamic shadows, there's a lot of it missing. I'm guessing shadows is mixed with global illumination, like in other UE5 games. Let me see if I put shadows on medium. Oh yeah, that's way better. Yeah, even the lighting here. And the resolution of the shadow. Although we lose frames, obviously, because there's more shadowing going on. Is it on Game Pass? Okay. So let's keep... Yeah, I'm going to try basically medium with FSR unbalanced, because the game already looks pretty chunky. And the lumen reflections, let's ignore that. Post-processing, visual effects. Yeah, I'll focus more on the shadow quality. On low, I think you lose some of the shadows that are across the world. Like in Wukong. So, mid-low, you purchase the Game Pass Ultimate Season Cut Black Ops 6. Hell yeah, top 10. So yeah, performance, I mean, so far, Stutter struggle, it's been good. We'll see what happens, but mid-low, FSR balanced, I'm forced DX11. So, oh, on the settings, I'm covering it. I'd say the settings should be something like this. FSR balanced, 1080p, a mix of medium and low. Shadows on medium because, well, there's missing shadows on low. Hardware ray tracing, obviously not, and that's basically it. But again, we're below the minimum requirements, so this makes sense. But let's see if there is stutter struggle even on the X11. So play this on the X11 if you have a 4GB card. And also, I never watched the movie. I'm guessing it's called A Quiet Place because you need to be quiet, otherwise the monster will hear you. Okay, watch your step. Be careful and always watch your step. Different surfaces like water, dry leaves, glass, metal, debris can produce noisy sound and alert the nearby creatures. Okay, I see what we're doing now. Yeah, it's kind of like Alien Isolation in a way. That's what I heard. Also, I put the sound of the game at a maximum volume on the stream. Oh, you have slow movement like in Splinter Cell. Okay, if you move the mouse wheel, you go slower. Ah, that's very cool. I like that. And if I move the scroll wheel to the maximum, I start kind of jogging a little bit. That's cool. Nice detail. Oh yeah, there's noise detection of the mic, but this is a separate computer that doesn't have a microphone, so it's not going to hear me, unfortunately. But that's one of the big things. Apart from having the environment noise, it actually has microphone detection. You can turn it off if you want to. But if you have a lot of ambient noise, but I can see a lot of chunkiness with FSR. Although TSR looks horrible in this game. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, that's immersion. But probably if you like the movies, you're going to like this. I'm guessing. The yellow paint that you can turn off, by the way. Remove the yellow paint? No, I'm not doing that. Remember guys that the brain cannot multitask. Open doors slowly to avoid unnecessary noises. Okay, I got you. Move. Oh, like in... What's the name of this game? Like in Amnesia, that you have to move things with the mouse. What did change between the X11 and 12 is a different API. In this case, it shouldn't matter because we're not using any ray tracing or advanced features. Also, I cannot see anything. I'm guessing I'm going to get a flashlight later. Can I go through this? No. Also, I'm doing a lot of noise. I'm a freaking idiot. But that's okay. Oh, this way. Yeah, I mean, a 1650 is not meant for a game like this. You can still get away with it, don't get me wrong. You have to just enable the DX11 command, and you should be good. I mean, textures load properly now. Although, despite that indoors we're getting very good frame rates, once you get outside, you can get into the upper 20s.
Shit.
No problem.
Seriously?
Is there any stutters on what engine is this? This is G5. Fucking idiot, Martin.
You're a fucking child!
So far, stutter struggle, we're good. There's very little. Haven't seen a shader compilation pass.
No, you didn't.
Maybe at the beginning.
I didn't
But at least the
know
game doesn't tell
where
you.
were. I didn't know if you were hurt or...
Alex.
And I can't lose another...
What's wrong? Alex, what's wrong?
Uh-oh.
Jesus.
I'm
Shit.
passing out.
Hey, what do you need? Huh? Alex, come on. Please. Tell me how to help.
UE5.
Okay?
Martin,
Mom?
what is it?
I don't know.
Back up.
She just...
Alex, it's me. It's Laura.
Probably a panic
Can you look
attack.
at me, dear? Okay, that's it. Just look at me.
UE5, there's always ray tracing running. There's lumen, even hardware lumen, which is good to see. But you don't need to be running hardware ray tracing, it's software ray tracing. Okay, found Martin. The factors that UE5 have that are better than UE4. I mean, UE5 has lumen and nanite. That's the biggest thing I would say. That requires a lot more resources. That's Joel from The Last of Us.
All the more reason to search this place as fast as possible.
But...
We need food, Alex. Without it, the hospital won't make it.
Okay, so now we have a flashlight. This will be interesting.
Look for batteries too. My flashlight just died.
Oh, great.
And for a radio.
I don't have a flashlight yet then.
Something I'm building. Could help.
Joel
others.
before The Last of Us.
Quiet.
Quiet.
Yeah, you too.
The most demanding part is outside the hospital. Gotcha. Thanks for the heads up, Juan. And let me clarify that this is the DX11 command. There we go. Also, I'm noticing that the quality of the models not super far into the distance. There's pop-in. I'm not sure if there's a level of detail thing going on. Probably yes. And let me see. Okay, this light doesn't seem to be casting a shadow here. Very quickly, I'm going to see if high shadows fixes the issue. Nope. Maybe we need ray tracing for that. Hold up. Let's put it very quickly on high. Can't believe we got Joel at home before The Last of Us 2 on PC. We got Joel from The Last of Us on PC before GTA 6. Okay, yeah, I'm not seeing that casting shadows right now. Alright, let me go back to what we were. Medium shadows. Yeah, I'm not seeing a level of detail option. That's not good. And there's also lumen reflections. Let's put that on medium. Post-process, medium. Let's put it on low actually. Effects on low, textures on low, and shadows on medium. I'm guessing the light bouncing is tied to the shadows. That's just a guess, of course. Okay, balance FSR 1080p, mid-low. Yeah, there's stutter. And as you can see, there's no level of detail option, so this tree has triangles. But maybe that's a VRAM limitation. Delta Force. Oh yeah, I wanted to play that. It worked. You told me not to try, damn it, Tom, it worked. Half a mile from here, snap my fingers. Louder noises will keep the creatures from hearing. Okay. I don't believe that. But yeah, I'm seeing the lumen reflections here. Let me increase, I'm going to increase the brightness because I cannot see anything. That's the point, but still. Okay, that should do. Whoa, he didn't save my setting. Ah! And no, I'm not scared yet, by the way. Okay. I'm forcing a higher brightness so you guys can see because it's completely dark. Okay, Delta Force is U4. Gotcha. Yeah, there is stutter. Hide and seek. Yeah, sure. Can I break this? No, of course not. Okay, stutter. Okay, rip, cheat to survive. Gotcha. Yeah, there's some stutter, but it's not so bad so far. Okay, Delta Force campaign is U5, multiplayer is U4. Good choice. It's probably a pain in the ass to code for. Oh, I can run. Okay, at the beginning I'm going to run. Get into the office through the upstairs vent. Battery. Horses are just huge dogs. Okay, sure. Yeah, I mean, if it would be so nice to have these frame rates outdoors as well. But hey, what can you do? I mean, yeah, it's the usual. Also, we have self shadows. That's pretty cool. I like that. But I mean, just looking outside, you can get drops into the 30s. My advice for this one so far, I mean, first impressions, because I have to swap GPUs, we're 30 minutes in. So far, what I would say is medium shadows to not lose some of the shadows. I mean, there's less shadows in the environment. Everything else on low. Lumen reflections, you can put them on medium, but low still looks okay. Balanced FSR, 1080p. And well, I disabled all the rest, but the main thing is DX11. Use DX11 for this one, otherwise it will hard lock to 20 FPS when we feel the VRAM. I mean, and outside it drops into a 30, so my advice would be to lock it to 30 and that's it. On this one at least. So yeah, let's swap into the next one. But for the 1650, something like that, we're way below the minimum requirements. So I think it's okay to just lock it to 30 FPS in this case. For the next card, I'm doing DX12 though. Okay, I already got inventory. Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty is on play on low with no FSR on your 1650. Phantom Liberty is way more demanding than the main game in some parts. And yes, the AIO is turned on, the Lite, despite the PC being off. Try increasing the VRAM, might adjust the LOD. Oh, maybe if I increase the texture option, increase the LOD. Yeah, maybe those are linked. Kind of makes sense, actually. 6500 XT gigabytes or 3056 gigs? Oh man, the 3056 gigs, I cannot recommend that one. But the 6500 XT, make sure you have PCIe 4, I think it was. Because otherwise you're going to lose performance. I'm guessing the 3050 is still faster though. It's just a guess, of course. You saw Red Dead 1 requirement more than Red Dead 2? Yeah, but I'm guessing that's for 4K. I'm pretty sure the game will be fine. If it's just a port of the original, that one runs on Switch at 30 FPS. And I used a hack switch in the past, and I was able to get 6 FPS by overclocking it, so... I mean, it's stupid that the requirements, they set it higher than Red Dead 2, but at the same time, I'm guessing those requirements are for 4K. Because that's how it runs on the consoles right now. So welcome back. We're now going to do 1080p epic. Then we're going to tweak it down a little because it will be a pain in the ass. You're welcome, Sahendra. Yeah, I mean, I saw screenshots and it looked interesting. So yeah. No, no creo, Gonzalo. La veo difícil. El internet es muy inestable. Por ahora. So, yeah, the PC port announced Red Dead 1 and Spider-Man 2. I'm super hyped for Spider-Man 2. I played that on PS5. I basically finished it like twice, so I think it's a perfect game for PC. Too bad Spider-Man 2 is not getting DLC, single-player DLC. That disappoints me quite a bit, actually. I was looking forward to it. Okay, so we got DLSS on this one. Okay. Good, good, good. DLAA too. Let's stay on DLAA for now. Quality preset, epic. Let's see how much VRAM it wants to use. Hardware ray tracing, we're going to keep it off for now. Let's stay on software. And hopefully I can find what I'm doing. Venom. They rushed it because it got leaked. Yeah, good point. Okay. Alright, this looks way better. Look at this. Now it actually casts shadows. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, the visual difference is huge there. I know it sounds like a gimmick. And and the tree actually renders properly now. Have you watched Quiet Place movies? No, but I'm guessing if you like A Quiet Place, you're going to like this. This game just wants you to not make... to be super... It's like Alien Isolation that way. It wants you to be super careful with the sound that you're making, but I'm just sprinting around because it's the beginning of the game. There's no soft shadow though. I'm guessing that's a hardware lumen thing. Yeah, I'm not reflected in this mirror. Yeah, Alien Isolation, A Quiet Place edition. That will be, yeah, that will be about right, I would say. Let's try hardware ray tracing super quick. Let me see if there's a self-reflection. That'll be cool. No, no self-reflection. Oh well. Although hardware ray tracing is way more demanding. Oof, yeah. I'm on a 3050 though. It kinda makes sense. Hardware ray tracing kills it. Yeah. Hardware ray tracing can stay off for now. Check out the Present, it's a great police crime game with the 80s vibe. Okay. Oh yeah, I heard about it. The old GTA style game. Oh yeah, this looks cool. Look at that. Okay, diary. Let's head upstairs. Hints. If you feel stuck, you can press tab. Okay, so press tab to call my stepbro. Gotcha. Oh, wait, okay. Don't tell me I need to actually use the screwdriver manually. Okay, that's a good idea. I like that. So you got the mic that you have to be quiet. You got the step system to you can move faster or walk very slowly. And you also need to do some small mini game to open the screwdriver stuff. That's cool. Good ideas. And there's a monster following you around. Okay. That's a cool idea. And I'm not removing the yellow paint because of course I'm streaming now. I need to be able to do it automatically. Yeah, you can turn it off, the yellow paint, but I'm using it because with my peripheral vision, while I'm talking to you guys and playing the game, I definitely need the yellow paint to be able to advance quickly. Although this is very obvious, let's turn it off, I changed my mind. Frick the yellow paint. Remove the yellow paint, yes! Oh yeah, that's way better. Interesting that there is light. There's still power in the city somehow. Screwdriver. Oh, are you telling me I could have done that before? They actually have an option for the paint. Yeah, they do. They added it in the most recent patch. Oh, yeah. I love this. So if I do it quickly, it's probably going to make noise, right? That's cool. I like that. Oh, and I cannot be too close to the grate. That's awesome. I like that. Just a step above alien isolation in a way. When it comes to paying attention to the surroundings, it's not making noise, but you have broken glass and all that, and there are some stutter struggles, unfortunately. But I like that. That's pretty cool. It's not just moving around, it's paying attention to everything. It's kind of sad that I don't have my own reflection in here, even with Harvard ray tracing. Yeah, yet another UE5 game. Yeah, you don't have a self-reflection. Although Hardware Lumen looks good. But it still looks fine with software ray tracing. Yeah, there is some spikes in the frame time, although we're using all the VRAM. Oh look, my PC. What's up with the tearing? I don't have VSync on. So it's a me issue. Uh-oh. Not my dementia pills. I have to also do this manually. Dude, that's cool. Cool details. I'm guessing the monster is going to be showing up at any second. Let Dad get the medicine. Dad! Yeah, the 3050 is still playable. Although, I think so far, since in this game you're mostly walking around, it's not a big deal to be below 30 on this one. And I'm on native resolution. I don't know, I think this one is for the eye candy more than anything. Let me try high with... Yeah, let's try high. Just like that. $42 versus 40. And if I go to medium, it's probably a huge boost, right? 46, 60. Yeah, 60 versus 48. But on medium, you lose a lot of stuff. And on low, we jump into the 80s. Yeah, I think high makes more sense here. Let's try high. Good afternoon, how's it going? Did you turn on noise detection? No, I haven't. Because I don't have a microphone on that PC. But it's there. The game also listens to your microphone. Okay, high makes more sense. Let's see outdoors. Outdoors is going to be probably a pain in the ass. But that's okay. Rooms 1 to 4. Okay, 4. Yeah, there are stutters. Although when it comes to UE5, this is one of the games that doesn't have that much stutter, luckily. I mean, all things considered, what a stutter fest in UE5 is, this is so far so good. It shouldn't have any stutter, obviously, but still. Yeah, no. When I look outside, especially, it drops very low. No spoilers? Yeah, sure. No, no spoilers. Please. I know nothing about the game that I'm playing. And also, this is a $30 linear game. So you probably, if you spoil it, it's kind of pointless to play it later. Oh, she's pregnant? Oops. I'm going to skip it. This is a spoiler, obviously. And let's enable the DLSS. This on DLAA looks pretty good. But I think we need the room to spare in order to have 60s. Especially outside. Oh, cool. Skip.
It's abandoned.
I have a question. How bad does 1080p look on a 4K monitor? Depends on the game. Usually it looks pretty... Looks like 720p on a 1080p screen, to say it in some way. Kinda. But if you have a game with heavy TAA, it looks even worse. Because it looks too soft. It's like not having glasses. Yeah, true, top 10. It's pretty similar to the first movie, A Quiet Place. Awesome. Then if you like the movie, you're probably going to like this. Okay,
Batteries?
the real test.
Should we sleep here?
Having a flashlight
Sure.
and cast shadows at will.
Candles. Food.
Yeah, 4 GB GPUs on last legs. Yeah, that's not not a new. Deep breath, come on, deep breath, just breathe and light the candles. Okay. Safe rooms are places where you can take a moment to relax before going back outside. Okay. In these rooms, you don't have to worry about making noise. Ah, that's not creepy at all. I don't know if I have to light all of the candles, but... And they cast shadows in real time. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, are we done? Candles set the mood. Yeah. Yeah, I like candles.
Give me your hand.
Another prank?
Yeah, there's RT shadows as well, it seems. That's good to see. I mean, is there Lumen? Usually the first thing they go for is indirect lighting.
The hell is this?
A glove.
A glove.
You like it?
It's
No.
so ugly.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry. No gift receipt.
Okay, asthma stress. Okay, if she's stressed, she'll suffer an asthma attack. That's funny. Okay, press F when the stress level is too high. I gotcha. Oh, okay, and it's a quick time event.
Inhaler?
Okay, that's a cool idea. We have everything against us. We have asthma, we have to not make noise. Okay. Fingerless gloves. Hey, I like those. And we're skipping everything to avoid spoilers. Okay. Get back to the hospital. Sure. Yeah, I see some traversal stutter actually. Doesn't seem to be shader compilation. Let's see, outside, this is when it likes to die a little. Oof. You can feel for her. Hey, augmented realism. What are the odds to survive in real life? Good luck. People are so noisy, so yeah, forget about surviving this in real life. Okay, those are very, very grainy RT reflections. Maybe it's due to the resolution. Let me see if hardware ray tracing solves it. Yeah, that's just like on Wukong, actually. Yeah, still happens. And let's see with DLAA. Actually, before that, let's try Epic. Okay. Okay, I see. So the reflection quality on Epic fixes the graininess. I wish we had ray reconstruction, actually. That would be cool. Okay, so 67 FPS with grainy reflections, but if I go for Epic reflections, it fixes it. So high plus Epic reflections. I don't know how much of an issue this will be later on, but that fixes the grainy reflections. Good. And the performance impact is there, but it's not too bad. Also the ground has reflections. That looks cool. Continuing ray reconstruction in config file like Silent Hill 2? Probably. Oh, really? What are the odds that that happens? Oh, there it is. Hi there! Oh, here we go.
Hey! Over here! Hey!
Oof, he's gone. Reduced to atoms. What are the odds that the tree bark destroys itself?
Alex, how's it going? Any progress with the
But I'm guessing ray reconstruction is going to fix that issue. And I'm guessing I'm probably going to have to enter this vent at some point. Okay, outside the hospital, you guys told me there's going to be a performance impact, so here we go. You can now play as Luigi. You still don't know how those alien monsters destroyed human civilization? It's not very difficult, I guess. Humans never shut up. I mean, just look at me. Yeah, there's a little traversal stutter. But so far so good. Also, when I'm running at the top left, my lungs suffer. So I'm guessing the asthma is kicking in. Sure, candles, why not? Everything is locked. What is this, Resident Evil? Okay. No radio. Batteries? Yes! Finally! You believe those aliens exist? Why not? There's always a chance. Oh, Jesus. What the... Dude. Okay. So now I can cast shadows as well. At will. You can charge it. Okay. We're now playing Alan Wake. You can equip your flashlight by opening the tools inventory. Alternatively, turn it on or off with the middle mouse. Okay. And I cannot run very often because my asthma. Oh my, I run too much. Okay. Yeah, this game is made for punishing running at all costs. Definitely. And that's okay. I mean, if you could run in the game with no repercussions, it would be boring. It loses the point. But I also love that they are fully committed to the quietness. I mean, that's how it should be, right? I'm still running though. I used to have those asthma inhalers. Good thing I grew my childhood asthma Same with my brother. There was so much of that when I was a kid. Luckily, I never ran into that. Alex. My room. I saw the movie, I think it would be a good game. Yeah, I mean...
How long?
So far, I haven't watched the movie, but this makes me interested in watching the movie. Okay, yeah, I knew it. I had to unscrew this.
You're right. It's not safe here. I knew.
Okay. Follow Dad. Dad, please. Boost me up, Joel.
Through here. Should let you out near the.
This is Joel from The Last of Us 2.
Don't worry about me. I'll meet you at the camp. Just follow the train tracks.
Hell yeah, it's a JR.
Alex, please.
Do you think Soccer 2 will run on 1650 on medium? I'm guessing low.
Quick, they're coming.
This is Joel without the golf. Where is she? What the hell? Get out. Happily. Oh, that's my own shadow. I was scared for a second. Aside from that, is the game good? I mean, it feels so far like Alien Isolation. The monster hasn't showed up in gameplay as of yet. But overall seems to be like Alien Isolation, super atmospheric. Okay, inhaler and pills. It's like Alien Isolation with your body not cooperating, basically. And you don't have to make a lot of noise. So the monster is probably here. Also, by the way, if you're playing on your PC and you have a microphone, the game will use your microphone as a sound meter as well. Hey, Redline Gaming, how's it going? Yeah, I mean, they wouldn't put the monster right in at the beginning. Doesn't make sense. Oof. Okay, the monster is showing up finally. Elfo, ¿qué tal? Nukem FSR 3.1 FG mod works smooth and stable. Good. Awesome. Okay, so this is a sound meter. Oh, I haven't read the tutorial. Oops. Oh, okay, I can see my sound, the sound I'm doing. If I had a microphone plugged in, this would be all over the place. Every noise is dangerous. Okay. This reminds me of Splinter Cell Chaos Theory when it comes to the sound meter. That's pretty cool. So if I do it slowly, barely any noise, and if I do it quickly, bleh. Okay. That makes noise as well. Okay, I fucked up. Okay, whoa. So it's not a joke. The silence is not a joke. Oh no, there's a can. Yeah, I got an achievement. Dying due to too much noise. Let me check my inventory super quick. I forgot the button. There we go. My batteries. My meds. Android really, yeah, the Androids are super annoying in Alien Isolation. Cannot mount it. I fucked up. I stepped on glass. Oh man, I suck. Okay, I saw the monster right behind that. I think this thing also makes noise. I'm playing on normal. Maybe if you play on easy. I mean, if you like the Alien Isolation, you're probably going to like this. And you think Alien Isolation AI quality is better than... Oh, okay. If I think the AI is better than Alien Isolation, I don't know. I mean, some people already were calling it unfair when it comes to the AI. So that probably means that the AI is good, because they were saying the same about Alien Isolation. The thing is, it's so hard to not make any noise. I'm trying to slowly remove this. But yeah, you can feel the tension in the air. Also, the music is disabled because this is a licensed game. So there's probably also music. Slowly but surely. You can go fast on the screws? Okay. That'll be a nice feature in hard mode, to remove the screws slowly. Unleash is a great catch. Thanks for the heads up. ¿Tiene telequinesia? Sí, como en Amnesia. I'm glad that at least in the vents you move fast. But I want to get outside of the hospital so I can actually make it run bad. Yeah, I'm not saving the asthma thing. Yeah, this is very Alien Isolation, this thing. Okay, nice drawing. Okay, I didn't do that on purpose, it wasn't me. Man, the door. Okay, this looks good. The smallest noise made in one of the common areas could bring those creatures down on all of us. Okay, that's alright. Worst parts in the next hours have more tension than hospital for me. I mean, it makes sense. In the hospital, you have, like... what's the name of this? You have corridors. In the forest is kinda... okay, you don't know where stuff is coming from. It's more of an open field. But I can feel the tension now. You found a collectible. So unnecessary. Distracted Child is the name of the achievement. Collect a toy. This game is making fun of me. Yeah, and the forest you can come from anywhere. At least in the hospital, you know that there's corridors and stuff. Okay, it's time to go. I think the blue thing is the ambient noise, actually. Awareness. If you make too much sound, you will trigger the creature that will chase after you. You can understand when this happens by hearing its sound cue. Yeah, I heard it a few times, so it kind of makes sense. Yeah, so far the stutters have been in order after like 1 or 2 minutes. In the cutscenes is where I noticed the most, actually. Some traversal stutter, otherwise it's okay. There we got one. But it's not as outrageous as in other games. For more immersive experience, this game includes a noise detection mode which will track every sound your microphone can capture as if it was made by Alex. This is great, I love this. I don't have a microphone in this computer, unfortunately, because I'm streaming in a separate PC. But that just adds even more to the immersion. I'm guessing they added this in a mod in Alien Isolation as well. Yeah, Silent Hill 2 probably has great sound. I agree. Oh god. Hi there. Oh god, I tried to open the thing. I'm an idiot. Don't freaking panic. My character is panicking. Yeah, keep going. The new Chronos New Dawn looks promising. Bluebird team will be UE5 again. I'm guessing they're also working in Silent Hill 1 and 3. Okay, this is probably a cutscene. Okay, the entrance. It also looks like a combination of Stranger Things and Cloverfield. It also looks kinda like a Silent Hill monster. Kinda. Great, something that makes noise. Look at this. No, the requirements seem to be a little bit overkill, but I want to get to the forest first. The forest is also at the beginning, but I think later on it's going to get more interesting. Do you like horror games in general? I mean, it depends what you call horror. If it's psychological horror, I usually not super invested in those. But Resident Evil, I'm a huge fan. But as a kid, I was even afraid of Doom. Just seeing the guy with low health, with the face bleeding, it kind of creeped me out. But I'm getting better. I even played the Amnesia games on stream. Amnesia the Bunker is terrifying though. So I can kind of survive a bit when it comes to horror games. But it really depends. PS1 horror games are your favorite? Hang on, somebody's ringing my bell. One sec. Okay, never mind. If you get too close to the alien, Alex will panic. In A Quiet Place, is it an alien for real, or is it like just a monster that showed up out of nowhere? I thought that doorbell was in the game. I would be fucked if it was in the game. Well, good. Well, imagine that if I had the game with the microphone thing on, that would have called the creature upon me. So that's pretty cool. That's one of the things that I like seeing. That's a cool idea. Yeah, I'll be dead. I'm going too fast. There we go. Oh, he's close. Glass. Freaking glass. Oh, he's so screwed. He fucking sucks. Have asthma and I'm surviving. There's no way I'm getting out that way. The underground garage is my last chance. Great. The red LED on the top of the phonometer can show you the level of awareness that the creature has. Okay, gotcha. You can turn it off. Oh, this feature is turned off. You can turn it on in accessibility. Cool. I'm glad that's disabled by default. I'm not seeing any stutters so far. Maybe they patched that in. If they did fix it, they didn't put that in the patch notes. Which is an interesting omission. Because that would be a big deal, in my opinion. At the beginning we did have stutters, but on the 4GB GPU. There seems to be traversal stutter, but it's very minimal, because you're usually just shimmying in a wall or something. You didn't see any stutter either? Gotcha. He's close. Your playthrough? Gotcha. I mean, there's also some people that do not notice stutter. I really envy those people. Okay, there's some screen space mixed with lumen. I mean, stutters seem to be only traversal in very few places. So we'll see. Once we get outside... Oh, really? Oh, that rat is so fucked. Face a creature. Sometimes there might be situations where you'll need to pass through the creature to go to your next objective. Give you distance. Okay. It makes sense. The thing is, I don't know if they see my flashlight. Man, can you remember Star Wars Jedi Survivor stutters? They're burned into my memory. Yeah, it seems it's blind. Actually, this mechanic reminds me a lot of The Last of Us. The clickers. They don't? Okay, they're blind. Gotcha. That's good. They're completely blind. Oh, thank God. Yeah, that's definitely like a clicker. Oh, it saw me. No! Yeah, we'll see once we get to the forest. Let's put it on easy so I can move around. Yeah, the humans could have nuked the planet. That would have fixed it. They're blind. Gotcha. Photometer. Yeah, I'm making it forgiving so I can get to the forest. By the way, does it hear when I... Does it hear me when I turn on the flashlight? Yeah, it's basically alien isolation. But trying to make sure that you do not make any noise. So it feels like every room is like a puzzle. I'm happy they're blind though. Don't mind me. Oh God. I'm so fucked. You hear every little detail even using an inhaler. Gotcha. So they hear when I change the battery on my flashlight and when I turn on the flashlight. That's hilarious though. Don't panic. Stop following me, please. Oh man, I'm screwed. I'm screwed! Or not. What is this, the 4090 with the mic on? I don't know, I'll think about it. I usually like to test the 4090 to see if the game is optimized. If it runs bad on a 4090, it runs bad on anything. For some reason they don't hear the flashlight, don't worry. What? Please stop going where I'm going. Can you please freak off? How's the story? Pretty interesting so far. Oh God, Alex. Of course.
No!
Dang it! Ah, I suck. It likes showing its butt. Yeah. Well, at least now I know where the door is. Yeah, the human body is noisy as hell. The game is fun. Yeah, I mean, so far the game is interesting. I'm liking the game. I can definitely say if you like Alien Isolation, you're going to like this. I mean, so far. Ah, how convenient. I wish I could throw like a can somewhere. No, this is not a AAA game. This is a $30 game. Yeah, AA seems about right. Further in the game, you'll be able to throw a bottle. Okay, good. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, there was a can. I think that's why he had me last time. Oh, fuck. Fuck. I kick a can! I'm fucked. I kicked the can! It's a water, but I'm walking very slowly. Okay, I'll avoid the water as well. I walked into a puddle. Yeah, there's one over here as well. So I'm guessing this is not the way around it. Behind the van. Gotcha. Are we talking about this van? The one that says free candy at the side? Water. Okay, I see. I start to learn. Wow. But see guys, if you didn't explain this to me, I might have thought, oh no, the game is cheating. Step away from the monster. Yeah, I heard about Spider-Man 2 coming to PC. I'm excited. I already finished the game multiple times. Oh, a toy! Oh my god. Totally a great time to grab one. Yeah, thanks for helping, Wolf. Yeah, I'm just trying to get out of this part as quickly as possible to be able to swap GPUs, so I can do a fair test. I'll stay still. Please don't grab me. Please go the other way. Avoid the water. Please, for the love of God. Oh, there's a can. It will be frustrating to be a human in this situation. We'll see what Spider-Man 2 requires. I mean, technically the PC version already leaked. I know, frick that. I'm going into a cutscene. That was tough. The hospital. Find your way out of the hospital. Okay, finally I got to the part where I can actually benchmark the game. Sorry it took so long. Yeah, that's definitely a huge FPS difference. Yeah, look at this. That's insane. And if I turn on the flashlight... Yeah, this is like when in Alan Wake 2 you go to the forest. I don't know how long you have a forest in this game. So let's see. Yeah, I mean, I'm already on 1080p. It's pretty demanding. Let me see medium. So on high 44, on medium 45. Whoa. Oh my god. Such a difference. Yeah, the forest is stupidly demanding. Yeah, it's playable though. Yeah, I agree. I mean, honestly, in my opinion, in a game like this, so far, I didn't need to play at 60. I suck anyway. So on this one I would really just prioritize graphics. I don't know later in the game, but if there's guns or something, I'm guessing you're not running and strafing and shooting stuff. So I think you should play on the highest settings and call it a day. Maybe even with hardware ray tracing. Without hardware ray tracing. Ignore my previous statement. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of foliage. My flashlight casts shadows. Doesn't seem to be casting shadows of the foliage though, which will make it even heavier. Oh yeah, some of the foliage actually does have shadows. Oh, I made noise. I'm an idiot. So I think the visuals, especially in the forest, look pretty nice. So play it like this with epic settings, DLSS quality, and with no hardware ray tracing. The 6050 in the forest, yeah, I think it's a good idea. It will be irresponsible from me not doing that. Very quickly I'll put it at 1440p before I swap. 43, 44... Was I playing at 1440p the whole time? No, I wasn't. Okay, good. From 49 to 43. Okay, kind of makes sense. Looks a bit soft, though. Yeah, I'm using upscaling. Yeah, it's not a very fast-paced game. I think we can get away with it. In comparison, I don't know, for example, Alan Wake 2. In Alan Wake 2, you do have a lot of combat and you have to dodge and all that. So on that one, I can understand the need for a higher frame rate. On this one, I think you're in for the eye candy. You move so slowly that it's really not a big issue. Yep. Cap it to 30 frames and you should be good. Oh, there we go. This is 1440p. I thought it wasn't unstable enough. Balanced. And let's drop it to high. I imagine it wasn't that much of an improvement visually over 1080p. Okay, 1440p is stupidly demanding here, but that makes sense. Someone's playing with the microphone thing, probably won't care about lesser FPS. Imagine you're playing this with a microphone and all of a sudden, fuck, a stutter! And the monster kills you. Oh no, traversal stutter, bro. Dead. Now, but when it comes to the stuttering, for a UE5 game, it's good. Frame times have been okay across the board, except at the beginning, but at the beginning we had a 4GB GPU. I wouldn't play this on a 4GB GPU though. Especially considering that the foliage doesn't load properly. But this runs very similar to the beginning, the first time you see a forest around you. So anyway. I'm guessing I had to follow the light. Yeah, I'm going to do the Steam Deck tomorrow. It will be pretty taxing, I'm pretty sure. Nice drawing. More bees, please. I kicked a can 3 times. I don't know where to go though. Okay, there's a monster on that side. So I'll try not to keep kicking cans. Yeah, the Steam Deck only will only work indoors. Yeah, I'm guessing. But let's very quickly go back to the 1650 super quickly just to see how poorly it will run in here. But anyway, well, 1080p obviously runs a lot better, but it's still into the 40s. So very quick, 1650. And let's see what happens. I never see such a big difference in frame rate on a game like that. Press tab for the clue. Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot about the clues. I'm an idiot. Don't worry. I'll use it now. I want to very quickly see the 1650 because I'm guessing it won't be a 1080p thing. Now that I saw the forest. But the difference is huge. It's ridiculously... I mean, I've seen games where you look one way and you get 60s and you look the other way and you get 20s. But going from the hundreds down to the 20s is a little bit too much. It's not a new issue, but still. It is very, very noticeable. Okay. So we're playing at 1080p. Balanced FSR, low. And let's do it super quick, just to make sure that it actually is playable. Because we're way below the minimum requirements on this one. Funny how 2004 games run amazingly on 2014 hardware. What? I mean, what bothers me the most of older games is the compatibility. Okay, 1080p, FSR balanced, low. Oh, I forgot to launch it on the X11 too. My bad. Okay. So step by step, when you're launching the game, go into properties and add a command that is DX11. So the game, it forces the game to play at DX11. You don't lose anything. We're not playing with HDR. We're not using ray tracing, the hardware ray tracing. Yeah, guys, if you like the content, please like the video. It will help a lot. Helps more than you think. It tells YouTube, hey, he's doing something interesting. Oh my god. .1080p, FSR balance, low. And let's see how the forest fares. The forest. The phonometer can help you understand how the loud sounds around you are. Yeah. Looking at certain sections kills the frame rate. Badly. But if I'm looking this way, it's 30. The thing is when I look into the map itself. So this is definitely not a 1080p game for us over here. If it's like this on DX11, imagine how it is on DX12. Yeah, even at 720, we drop into 25. Yep. So disregard my previous comment. I'll probably play this at 10. I wouldn't play this on this card. Maybe performance FSR. I think we're VRAM limited over here. Because lowering the resolution doesn't seem to matter that much. So yeah, if you don't mind drops in the forest while looking at certain locations, performance FSR. Oh, of course, I forgot I cannot make noise. Oops! In the 570s even worse. No! Not surprised. So yeah, if you don't mind some drops into the 20s, it's playable in that way, but it can drop pretty hard. As you can see here, no matter the resolution. I agree, Sahendra. Find the train tracks and follow them. Yeah, before I do that, let me go back to balanced FSR. So guys, 1080p, balanced FSR, low settings, DX11. And play the game mostly fine, but there'll be drops below 30 in the forest, especially while looking at places with more than one light. RX 6600, that would be nice. It's a huge boost over this card. Yeah, I mean, the thing with Unreal is a lot of the technology, the engineering goes to the engine itself. You don't have to do that. In the past, you need to make either pay for the engine that had a very specific way of working with. So if you weren't in a studio, you were probably not familiar with that engine. Or the studio made a proprietary engine and, well, people working there were the only ones that know how to use it. So yeah, it's understandable. Especially now that there's a lot of, how to say it, third-party things when working at a game. So it's not everything is in-house. You can contract, I don't know, 50 people to make 3D models, to integrate them into Unreal, and the studio can work on other things. What did you do to get a high frame rate? No, I did nothing. I went back to 1080p and made sure the FSR was unbalanced. But when looking into the distance, that's the issue. At the beginning of the map, it was more of a problem. If I look where I came from, I dropped some frames. So it's just playing the game. So yeah, you can get away with it, but yeah, there are moments where it drops super hard, below 30. So yeah, that would be what I would do on the 1650, especially for a map like this one. Okay. Let's continue because I've been here for almost 2 hours. I'm getting entertained. Is this FSR performance? No, it was balanced. $3060, yay! I also need to put maybe a LED strip with white light because you guys cannot see anything inside that case. The webcam that I'm using to point at the at the case has horrible low light performance. Use an LED fan. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, although it doesn't have enough light. I tried it before. ¿Cómo adelanto el directo? Buena pregunta. Si descubrís eso, avísame. Quisiera saber el futuro. Welcome back. We're now on the 3060. We launched the game on DX12. The new ARGB fans are bright, the old ones are dim. Gotcha. Thanks for the heads up. Do GPU drivers affect frame rate or consistency? If you're using a very old driver, yeah, sure. I always use the latest. No reason not to. Unless there is a known issue with that driver. Usually not a common occurrence. But if you swap GPUs pretty often like me, more than 5 swaps, consider cleaning up the drivers. NAP, DLSS quality, now DLAA, we go for Epic. And after that we're going to apply that hardware ray tracing. I just want to see the forest right away. Epic DLAA. And 3062 GHz, same price as 7608 gigabytes. Which one is better in game? I don't know, but in UE5 probably the Nvidia card. Okay. It looks way better like this, actually. Yeah, and if you look at the 1650 I was playing at right now on low, this red light didn't cast shadows. That's pretty cool, actually. Very atmospheric so far. And we're at native resolution, so this is pretty good. Hardware ray tracing, I think, is a little bit much. A little bit overkill. Because the reflections on Epic with software ray tracing was already fine. Yeah, but the difference, I mean, if you have enough GPU power to run it well, it's a completely different experience. I mean, even the small details in the terrain cast shadows on the flashlight. That's kind of nuts. Dust. A large amount of dust in oh my god, there's another difficulty thing. Okay, so even dust. That's cool. They thought about everything. We have a dust mechanic. Probably though, on this one, I'll try to find another version of DLSS. Not sure if you guys noticed, but when the light flickers, which is on purpose, there's some pixelation when it comes to the darkness. Not sure if that's obvious from the video, but especially on the fence, I notice some instability. And we're with DLAA. Yeah, with DLSS quality is even worse. Everything to make you die. Yeah, exactly. I think it's pretty obvious. Hey Shocker, ¿qué tal? Yeah, let me try another DLSS solution. I'll need DLSS swapper actually. Let's see which version of DLSS we got. Yeah, the shimmering is really, really noticeable. That was fixed in Alan Wake 2 with certain version of DLSS. I don't remember which one. So this does it for you. We're at 3.5.10. It shouldn't have that issue at this version. So let's use the latest one, 3.7.20. Requires download. Oh yeah, I have to go here, download it. And it swaps the DLL for you. It's just to make it easier for me. Let's see if that fixes the problem. Have I played this game before? No. I haven't. It feels kinda like Alien Isolation. But more, it has more difficulties. I mean, your character is completely effed when it comes to health in comparison to Alien Isolation. Yeah, it's maybe the GI. Yeah, I'm guessing that's the thing. Although with hardware ray tracing, it shouldn't be a problem. But when I changed the upscaler was when it broke the most. Yeah, no, it still breaks. That's a shame. Oh well. No, I think it's something to do with DLSS, just because when I'm using DLAA, let's try instead of that, keeping the resolution scale at 100. Ah, it's even worse. Okay. On DLSS it looks better actually. The in-game TSR, I think that's even out, and even worse. Yeah, TSR F's it up even more. Never mind, we're keeping DLSS then. DLSS is the best case scenario now. That's so disappointing. So it's a thing with UE5. Wow. Yeah, there's probably a mod for ray reconstruction. Do you guys know what do I have to touch in the config file to add ray reconstruction? Because it's destroying my eyes. I mean, it destroys the visuals. I need a plank. And I'm guessing flickering lights is part of the game. It's better to disable RTIG or GI. Oh, that's a bad idea. How do I move? How do I move this around? I don't know how to drop this. I should have read the instructions. Or it's a bug, but I don't know. Meanwhile, let's disable hardware ray tracing. Yeah, that's a big performance boost. Yeah, the upscaling is usually disappointing as hell. I don't know what I'm doing wrong though. Was I supposed to grab that? Oh, if I hold Alt, I can drop it. Jesus Christ. I will frustrate some players, I'm pretty sure. Ah, I fucked up. AMD cards perform worse on UE5. Yeah, makes sense. AMD is not great at ray tracing still. It's getting better. But still, I mean, Nvidia has been doing ray tracing for a long time. Use the plank to cross the gap. Yeah. But alt drop, I wasn't expecting that. What processor? In the description. It's a 13th Gen i5. Also, some textures are not great. The creaking door. But this is definitely a big problem. When flickering lights, there's too much contrast, let's say. Or you're getting 20 FPS on a 6600 XT. Are we talking about 1080p? So what would I do on the 3060? Probably DLSS on DLAA. And considering there's not a lot of action, you're basically moving around, I'll keep it at native 1080p with DLAA, no hardware ray tracing, just keep it on the normal one to get a performance boost. And if you want 60s, just put it on quality DLSS. That would be my advice. Especially considering how slow paced this game is, in a good way. It's fun to just trying to make sure you don't make any noise whatsoever, otherwise you're fricked. Okay, that's the the DLSS, the noiser thing. Okay, gotcha. Let's try that before I swap to 1440p, because I think this is a big issue. It's really not great looking at all when that happens. Let's see my own live stream. I'm in a loop. Okay, system settings. Sorry about the loop. App data. Local. This is a quiet place. A quiet place. Saved, config, Windows. And I'm guessing this will be in engine.ini. Yeah, engine. And in system settings. This is not my first time doing this, by the way. Okay, this should do it. Let's try it. Are you trying it with a 4090? Yeah, definitely. It looks pretty good. I'm pretty impressed. Because it actually looks consistent when it comes to graphics. It's not that inconsistent like other games. Maybe on a 4090 I do the live stream. No, it still happens. Yeah. I don't know if I did something wrong when I put that in the INI file, but it's still an issue. So I'm guessing it's UE5 freaking up. It was worth a try. Thanks for the heads up, by the way. So to minimize this, just use DLAA on 1080p and it should improve things quite significantly. But it's not going to fix it, unfortunately. Then when it comes to 1440p, I think we can stay on Epic. Uh, 1440p, Epic, DLSS, balanced. And let's see what happens. I made too much noise. Okay, at 1440p, the effect is still there, but it's way less noticeable. It says to try ray tracing though. What? RX 6600 XT is worse than a 3060. I don't remember really exact numbers. I really forgot the scaling of Nvidia and AMD. But when it comes to ray tracing, Nvidia is faster. Because they've been doing ray tracing for a while. But personally, the selling point for me when it comes to an Nvidia card is DLSS. DLSS to me is the main selling point. What I don't get is how to get the plank outside. That is kind of rotting my brain at the moment. Let's look at ray reconstruction. Oh, on hardware ray tracing. Okay. I got you. Yeah, unfortunately, DLSS became necessary. As much as I dislike to say it. Okay, so with hardware RT off, we get this. Fans stuff. And if I enable hardware ray tracing, this should enable ray reconstruction. Yeah, despite that, it still happens. Maybe ray reconstruction doesn't work with DLAA. Yeah, it's still the same. Will TSR still work? I think TSR, this doesn't do anything. I'm not sure what TSR is doing here without the resolution scale thing. So in this case, I don't know the difference. Because I'm using the DLSS, TSR shouldn't be active. So yeah. But the TSR upscaling in this game, at least in my opinion, doesn't look great. I mean, in this game, DLSS is pretty much a necessity, I would say. When it comes to those edges. Anyway, 1440p. If you don't mind dropping into the 50s, you should be good. Yeah, thanks Sherlock, I appreciate that. But at a higher resolution, luckily, it's less noticeable. Which makes sense, but you need to force some pixels in there to fix it. 6600 XT is on average about 5 to 10% better than the 3060 depending on the game. I'm guessing that's true if you're rasterizing. The thing is, UE5, remember guys, UE5 is basically always ray tracing something. In this case, it's using software ray tracing across the board because it's less demanding and it's more compatible. But AMD generally, when there's ray tracing involved, it's slower because they started adding the ray tracing stuff way later, so they are behind. But I like at least that they don't lock features behind AMD, I mean. AMD doesn't lock features behind hardware like Nvidia does. It's so noisy. Okay, monster nearby. That's okay. Although the texture on the door is a little bit low resolution. Sí, por ahora sí, Elian. Me hace estar siempre como sigiloso, eh. Okay, I got you. I understand what I have to do with the tracks. I need to take over the plank. Okay, we're the last of us in this stuff. And I cannot crouch with the plank. I was like, why did I put a plank there to cross over? Okay, now it makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, the game forces players to be super quiet. Impossible. I mean, imagine if this PC had a mic connected to it. You cannot stream the game like that. You need to just be silent. How that doesn't make noise is beyond me. Yeah, we got asthma, dust, and black mechanics. Yeah, and there's some weird edges at times. But those flickering lights really kill upscalers in this one. Although here it's doing a better job than in Defense. Defense is pretty much the stress test, I'm guessing. Before I continue, let's go back to 4K. Let's go to 4K, see what happens when it comes to VRAM. Because despite you being able to choose 4K, internally it's not doing 4K, it's borderless full screen, despite saying full screen. Feeling sad for speedrunners in the game. It will be interesting to see a speedrun actually. Speedrun any percentage. The speedrunner not speaking at all. Microphone with 120 decibels gain, if that even exists. Okay, 4K. Performance DLSS. Let's see how it cries for help. Sí, o sea, podría ir peor, Elías. La verdad que esperaba menos. Okay, Epic 4K performance DLSS. Let's continue. I'm guessing this will be 30 FPS. Oops. Wrong keyboard. Oh, okay, I start from here again. Okay, that's fine. It looks great at 4K. Although seeing this at 30 now breaks my eyes. And the VRAM situation seems to be under control. So the 4060 should be a little bit faster actually. In a good way. Yeah, it's a horror game, definitely. Think about it like Alien Isolation, but you need to be quiet. Otherwise the monster will get you. So if you're sprinting a little bit too much, you're kinda fricked. So yeah, it's Alien Isolation meets A Quiet Place. If you ever watched the movies, I haven't. So if you like that sort of thing, but just moving from one corner of a corridor to another in a basement, it was a pain in the ass. You had to pay a lot of attention there. And you can also optionally use the mechanic that makes the game pick up the noise from your microphone. So the monster can hear you. That's a pretty neat mechanic. DX7 on 1650 playable, yes, but there's drops into the 20s in forest locations such as this one. So if you don't mind some drops into the 20s, you should be good. It's not all the time. It's usually when looking into the distance while in the forest. These boxes are in very good condition, considering there's been 100 days since these aliens came to Earth. Hope it helped, Mr. Commissioner. Oh, the monster, right. By the way, all these guides that I'm using to know where to go, that's optional. I'm doing way too much noise. UE5 games, most of them, not that VRAM demanding. I disagree on that one. They can use a lot of VRAM and system RAM if not tweaked properly. Some UE5 games even use like 16 gigabytes of RAM to me. VRAM it heavily depends, but sometimes they really F up when it comes to VRAM usage. In my opinion, other than the doors that sometimes have a low resolution texture, it's very visually consistent when it comes to graphics. When it comes to performance, at the beginning you're indoors, it's like double the performance. I'm going to skip this to avoid spoilers. Oh. Moving through tall grass won't hide you and will be quite noisy. Funny. Tall grass in most games means you're invisible. In this one, it's the complete opposite. So now we also have a tall grass mechanic. And as you can see, the tall grass is pretty taxing. Oh, he heard me using the inhaler. Oh, Jesus. I'm not here. But this part is super demanding. Oh, I'm screwed. Or am I? Yeah, it's funny that they put every mechanic that I know of that is logical, like hiding in tall grass. On this one, it's like, no, you're going to die if you do that. Good luck, sir. Tall grass? No, that's not safe. Oh, water. Actually, I think that's pretty creative. Oh, I stepped on water. Okay. I think I'm fine. Anyway, that was nice. Let's go to the 4060 now. Otherwise, I'll be here for way too long. It's not that I dislike the game, all the opposite. But we gotta do the 4060, in my opinion. Yeah, this is still 4K. Yeah, and this is borderless full screen. It's getting annoying when UE5 games pretend to have full screen. Yeah, that sucks. Anyway. Let me go back to 120. Avoid tall grass mechanic. Yeah, the 4060 unfortunately is only 8 gigs, but in this game it seems to be enough. So we're lucky on this one. What should I buy? A 2070 or a 4060? 2070 is 8 gigabytes. Yeah, it's 8 gigabytes. 4060 over a 2070 any day. You have better ray tracing performance. You get, well, also frame gen support, which nowadays with FSR3, that shouldn't be a feature to be hyped about on the Nvidia cards. And now we also got the MSI RGB stuff, so we get 100% more frames. So definitely an improvement. Yeah, I drove to 27, but it was while looking at tall grass at the beginning of the level. After that, it was fine. You can afford to get a 4060 Ti 16 gigs, but yeah, but those are super expensive. In comparison, I mean. They make you pay way more for 16 gigs. I think it's a little bit much. Alright, let's go back into the game. Oh man, I've been here for almost 2.5 hours. That's kind of nuts. Okay, full screen. Which technically is not full screen, but hey, I'll let it pass. And let's enable hardware ray tracing, why not? I don't think it's worth enabling, but still. You don't think coffee or tea while streaming? Yeah, but I finished it as soon as this stream started. It's empty. By the way, this part is way more taxing on the hardware. I think it's that shadow casting light, actually. Let me see if I disable hardware ray tracing. Okay, that's definitely a boost. So in this part you're seeing 50 something. Well, don't believe it. This is not the norm. This is when I'm very close to a flickery shadow casting light. See ya. Oh great, water. A puddle. Horrible idea. Don't try this at home. How many likes do we have? Haven't checked. 97 likes. Guys, 3 more likes. Almost 100. We're so close. By the way, I will lock this game to 60 just because it's very variable when it comes to frame rate. Very variable. You're probably going to get into the hundreds at times. I wonder if you can hear me healing. No, it doesn't seem like it. We're good. Oh, I stepped on water. We're dead. We're so dead. Or are we? Oh god. Yeah, I'm done. Which can kill you fast? Tall grass or a puddle? A puddle, definitely. We hit 101 likes. Thanks, guys. That's more than usual. So for 1080p, I'll just put it on Epic without hardware ray tracing, DLAA, similar to what I told you on the 3060. In stressful situations, such as being under this lamp for some reason, you're going to drop into the 50s. That should be pretty rare. So just lock it to 60 and you'll be fine. At 1440p, probably quality or balanced DLSS. Yeah, probably quality. Balanced is good enough. So DLSS quality at 1440p on Epic. Although this doesn't look like 1440p. Hold up. There we go. Now it makes sense. Okay, so as I was saying, Epic. Maybe we lower the shadows. No, not the shadow. Yeah, we lower everything to high, except in textures and the reflections. In the forest it should help, actually. It barely helps. Never mind. And there's frame gen. I wonder if this works. 49 FPS, and if I enable frame gen, what happens? Okay, 73. And I can feel the latency. Yeah. So rarely nowadays frame gen makes sense. Yeah, no. Doesn't feel good with frame gen. Although in a game like this that you don't require switch reflexes, should be alright with frame gen, but still. More water. I hate the water. Yeah, I mean, frame gen feels good when the base frame rate is 60, and I agree. Also, it has a performance cost to use frame gen. What a bitch. I'm standing in water like a moron. Would you please continue walking, sir? Oh, I'm panicking. Hold up. Yeah, no. Please stop moving. Yeah, we had 100 likes. Thanks, guys. Oops. I touched the side of the grass, of the tall grass. I keep doing that. So on this one I would do 1440p, DLSS quality probably, not balanced. Sorry. You'll see some drops in specific situations, such as that light behind me. But after that, should be good. Several clips through his body. Good. Keep it that way. It's funny because you try to get through it quickly. So now, see, here I have to make a choice. Do I want to stand in the water or make noise with the tall grass? I'm guessing the tall grass is noisier. Oh no, the water does a lot of noise too. Holy hell. Oh, complete the area where Mark died. Okay. In under 2 minutes. Okay, I have a good achievement. I'm a pro. I'm a professional now. See guys, I'm speedrunning. Ooh, that traversal stutter. See guys, that's one of the few ones that I've been seeing. Shader compilation stutter seems to not exist at the moment. Not sure if the game compiles shaders. I haven't seen any indication of the game telling me, hey, we're compiling. But there's a traversal stutter every once in a while. But it's not super obvious because you move so slowly through the game that, I mean, it's not stutter free, but it's better than 90% of UE5 games when it comes to stutter. Yeah, in alien isolation you also need to be patient. Yeah. But I mean, you even need to pay attention to stuff in the ground. Look at this. See the noise meter? Even that can make you lose. They both go to bed with the sun. I'll unlock the door. See you then. So I need to wait for daytime? Of course. Anyway, let's do 4K. After that we finish the live stream. Unfortunately, to do 4K properly, I need to change the desktop resolution to 4K. But I'm liking it so far. It's pretty tense. And it requires you to pay way more attention than Alien Isolation. Way more attention. It's ridiculous how much more. And also, if you want even more immersion, enable the mic. If you enable the microphone, good luck. How are the stutters in this one? So far so good. I've seen stutters in the menu first. After that, it's been fine. Some traversal stutter, but not noticeable really, at least for me. I mean, it's there, but it's not an issue, I'd say, in comparison to other UE5 games. It didn't make me say, oh man, the stutters on this one, unplayable. No, it's actually playable. Usually stutters kill a game for me. So yeah, while it has some traversal stutter, seems to be good. Some people told me that the stutters on this one were unbearable, but so far that didn't happen. It's very minor. Looks so good at 4K also. There must be a way to kill the monsters later. Yeah, I saw weapons, but you probably had very little ammo on those. Or maybe it's like the flamethrower in Alien Isolation. That you have something, but you can just scare them off for a few seconds. For someone quiet like you, it's easy. Well, that's something that I noticed when I'm playing games with my friends. I'm speaking to them and they do not talk to me. Okay, this is a safe room. Gotcha. And I'm like, okay, why am I being ignored? And then I notice, oh, they cannot play the game and speak at the same time properly. So that's one thing that I learned from streaming games, that I have to talk, read chat, and play the game at the same time. Yeah, the flamethrower was great. By the way, I'm doing noise here because it's a safe spot. But I like that even the candles cast shadows. First same room in a lot. Yeah, I mean, at the beginning of the game I got one of those safe rooms, but it took a while. You're telling me that nobody looted these places in 100 days? Ooh, see, that's one of the stutters that I was talking about. Those seem traversal related. Someone else here? Need to get back to the tracks. Okay, somebody's dead. Good. They won't bother me. I mean, yeah, look at this. Like the liquors in Resident Evil 2. Nice claws. I mean, the only person, if you had to meme this, it would be the only person that would survive is a quiet kid. I thought there was a bear, it's just a statue. This is the toilet, perfect place to be in a horror game. Okay, came from here, let's go upstairs. Electromo, how's it going, man? You're playing Silent Hill? I'm not actually. I felt it was a bit too scary for me, but I might continue, we'll see. The thing is, I've been playing other things. I've been playing, actually, Sparking Zero. Every night. It's so awesome. I love Sparking Zero. And I've been reliving my childhood, basically. Playing the story. It's pretty cool. I'm really enjoying it. I've been playing Goku until the part of the anime that I watch. I've been watching until before Virus shows up, the destroyer god thing, because I never watched that part of the anime. So I'm playing until that part in every campaign, and then after that, if I keep watching the anime, I'll continue. I don't want to spoil it. Okay, throwables. Finally! The basic mechanic from The Last of Us is back. Let's see. Whee! Oh, what the hell was that? I probably have to go that way, now that I see that gap. I thought there was another monster. It's not. Oh, another brick. Okay, after playing without luring devices, this makes the game a whole lot more easy, I would say. Yeah, bottles, bottles and bricks. I'm a brick gang. Bricks for the win, especially in The Last of Us. This brick also is in very good condition. Yeah, the game feels a lot easier now. Maybe I'm wrong. Excuse me, stay away. Thank you. I maybe shouldn't be using that many. There's probably a limited supply of those. Oh, never mind. Look at all this. Okay. There's a lot of bottles. Put CPU versus CPU. I haven't thought about that. That's a good idea, actually. Can the monster enter this building? Yeah, probably. Oh, shit! Jesus Christ. I wasn't expecting that. I felt safe. Dude! That was awesome. What the hell? But how I was walking, I was pretty confident. Yeah, it's probably like the flamethrower in Alien Isolation. The thing with this plank is that you cannot crouch while using it. I think that's what how I effed up. But as soon as I saw that there was a gap, I was like, okay, I'll need a plank. Just store one brick. Oh, I cannot crouch. Ah. Oh. Why do I always assume that he cannot go over obstacles? What do you think of the game so far? It's good. It's good. I'm liking what I'm seeing, actually. I like the Alien Isolation. Haven't finished it. I got the flamethrower and then I got frustrated. And this seems to be more of that. But I think the game is fair. But what I love about this one over Alien Isolation is that you need to pay so much more attention to what you're doing because everything makes noise. Your character can cough if you move too much. Also, if there's dust in the air, your character will also start coughing, and that's bad. So far I'm enjoying what the game is offering. It feels like Alien Isolation with more mechanics. I wouldn't say the AI is unfair so far. I've been effing up myself. And there's a piece of glass over here. I'm guessing if I obstruct it, of course. I can grab a bottle and break it, but it will call over the monster. Let's see. Okay. That thing... Ooh, okay, I got you. Yeah, that wasn't going to work. See? I broke the window. I fucked up. Yeah, the less you throw to distract him, the better. Yep. Which again, is opposite of what we're used to in video games. Usually in video games, it's like, oh yeah, throw bottles away, he won't notice you. I don't know, it feels like a breath of fresh air when it comes to mechanics in a horror game. So yeah. And also it's $30. What happens if you throw it in the creature? That's a great question. I want to know that as well. Let's see. He probably goes sprinting towards you. Oops. Okay, it sees me. Yeah, it sees me if I throw it in his face. Kind of unfair there. If you throw it a lot. I mean, what I've seen that is kind of working is that you throw something. Maybe I can do this. I can distract him by breaking the window. Climb this way while he breaks through. And then go around and grab the plank. But the thing is that I need to pay attention. I could kick this bucket and he'll hear me. You're going to McDonald's? Okay, SWO gotta go. Have fun. Enjoy your meal. But the thing is, the puzzle here would be, okay, you have a plank, you cannot crouch, you can either walk a little bit faster. Yeah, the monster is over there, but here there is water, so if I step on that, it'll hear me right away. Well, not right away, depends on my walking speed. But it's at that side, and I need to get all the way up there. There's water in the middle. So I like that the game tells you, okay, think about this. Now you're hungry? Same. I'm at 1:30 p.m. Okay. Yeah, I think the monster got stuck over there. Good. You just eat And you're still hungry. Been there, done that. Yeah, but today I also have to hit the gym and Kung Fu, so I need to eat for real. But I mean, it's kind of rare that I stay playing the game on the stream. I usually just test stuff and I'm done with it. But this one I might actually keep playing it. I usually don't care much about what the game is about when I'm streaming it. There's exceptions, of course. But this is a game that I was just, okay, I don't know what this game is. Somebody says it's similar to Alien Isolation, let's try it. And also somebody told me it had unplayable stuttering. Well, I disagree on that front. The game so far has traversal stutter, like right there. But it doesn't seem to be affecting the gameplay. Also, you can turn off every assist this game has, like the yellow paint and all that. You can make it even harder by turning on your microphone. So yeah, I'm pretty impressed. I wasn't expecting anything. I got offered this game actually, which doesn't usually happen. I don't usually get games offered. But I accepted the game because some of you guys told me about it, so yeah, I'm glad I did. I now want to try it on Steam Deck actually. Maybe for tomorrow morning I'll have a Steam Deck video ready. But this is good, I'm liking it. So I think that's it for now. Personally, I'll just keep it on Epic and play with the upscaling. The upscaling is not amazing when it comes to TSR. FSR is a little bit better. DLSS makes it look good, even when lights are flickering. But when there's flickering lights, that happens sometimes, it kind of breaks the visuals, which kind of sucks in that regard. Also, the performance is very, very variable. During the forest, you can drop, yeah, like you see here, into the 30s. But then you are indoors and you're into the 70s, and maybe some parts of the forest just jump into the 100s, so lock it to your target frame rate. In this case, at 4K, lock it to 30. And if you're playing on 1080p, lock it to 60 or something like that. And I can finally make noise.
I told him to go to the dishes.
Oh.
Yeah, it will be interesting on Steam Deck, especially now that this part is clearly dropping frames harder than the forest.
Got it.
So that's good.
He really cares about you.
So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, my lungs were red because I have asthma in the game, so
That was different.
that's why.
And I had it under
But
control
that's it for now. Thanks again to Saber Interactive for offering a code of the game, and you guys for letting me know that it existed and it was interesting. So yeah, I'm probably playing more of this, but I want to see how the Steam Deck handles it. That will be interesting. So thanks guys, see you next time. Thanks for watching. Love you all. See you tomorrow with the Steam Deck.